Good afternoon, crafters. Bringing you part 2 of the Chakra Healing Journal Carousel. I've tried to video it from the side, not quite catching what I need really most for you to see, because there's so much work gone into the lid. I've found a wonderful new artist. Name is Art by Remy. You can go and see her other projects on Instagram. I'm in love with her work, and I asked her if she could draw me something for the top. The spec was, well, I'll show you, and I think she nailed it. The spec was a black and white eye, smoky eye, with an angel wing in the eye, and I was blown away when it turned up. My idea was the crystals, obviously to go with the chakra journals, so this becomes a working project. I've been a little bit stagnant in my spiritual path with all what's going on, and I just wanted to kick-start it, and I've had this idea that you're looking at here. I've had this idea for over a year, and I've been chipping away at it here, there and everywhere, and I was going to lay this beautiful eye on the top as the closure, on top of all these crystals, and then when it arrived I was so blown away. I said, oh, I can't just plonk it on the top, and it was Mick's suggestion. Mick said, why don't you cut out the crystal lid you've done and place the eye under it? And I think it's worked. Anyway, there we are. Art by Remy. Isn't it absolutely stunning? Let me just show you again, because I never know what these things are. So there you go. Go and have a look at her work. So right, okay, let me crack on. So this is the lid. Obviously the chakra stones I've laid all the way around. Obviously cover this, probably, you know, all the people, spiritual people in the know, are all screaming, oh, you can't leave that eye open. I do cover this the night time when I'm finished. If I could just remove that and put it to one side. What I did, because obviously I wanted to add a couple of chakras, I thought it was wonderful, because it just fitted fabulous in the middle, and I wanted some rosy quartz, obviously to tie in with every chakra I've got here. I wanted the crystal to align up with it. So what I've done, I'll take a couple off and then show you what I've done underneath. This way they all live on a bed. Can you see that? They all live on a bed of love there. There's some there we are. There you go. So there's some rosy quartz and some tigers there just spread around, and then I finished it with a little twirl of amethyst and fluorite, just really and truly just to make sure that every journal was you know, touching some love there. And that's how they're going to live as I work with the journals. I can, you know that they're going to be soaking up all that energy, which is obviously what this is all about. If I can get it back in line. Yeah, so there we go. That's what I've done. And to make each journal fit along with the chakra theme that I was aiming for, what I did was I added, hang on, let me get them all back in. So they're all sitting lovely. This obviously was the addition, this last one. Let's pop her back on. Now, each one that you're looking at, let's take the green one for instance. Let me move it to one side, and then I can show you. Put this beautiful lid back on. I did the work with the crystals, but that young lady pulled all the stops out with the eye, I believe. So each journal is different, as I showed you in the previous video. I've added crystals onto the journals, so here, there and everywhere I've got the crystals added, and then flip up as I work through. Instead of having them in the box set that I had them in, I've added them to my journal so I can work with them as I go, and I feel that's better. I've laid crystals around the front here, as you can see. Yeah, I think that it's going to work. I've got a feeling that you know, this is just how I visualized it, and I think it's going to work well for me. If I could show you the this one, there we go, lapis lazuli laid on there, so I can feel the crystal again. I have the working chakra, third eye chakra, coincides with the lapis. Inside I've all my stone references I've placed in this one, all on the back, some working bits and pieces that I've got going on there, and then just a little little notebook on the side, so as and when I want to pop something down, I can. So that's going to be where I hold most of the information I need for my chakras. This one, I was trying to work on doing another journal, an angel wing journal, and I'm going to show you where I got some papers and some stencils and die cuts to show you. So I decided, well, why not put it in amongst the working chakras, because obviously, you know, as you work your way through them, you can, you know, there's more than 7 chakra colours. I don't want this to be this isn't a teaching of chakras, this is journals, but it's a working journal for me. What I've done, I've placed the crystals that I work with, I've placed them into little pockets in this journal, so that way they're housed all in one area, was my plan. Again, I've got your celluloid down there, and these lovely, I'm going to show you the young lady's work that I've just got. I've got feathers all the way through. I just lightly edge around the outside of them with black ink, just so they stood out a little bit more, because I wanted this all white. And again, in the back I've got my cards with my crystals on that I work on. In the back here, I thought this was quite a nice idea, because obviously I want to just be able to take the pages out. I just place them in so they can just come out. I can write on them as and when I do my meditation. And then at the back here, let me just show you this at the back. I've just done some very, very, very simple paper tags, and then I can write you know, each meditation down, and anything that's important and I want to highlight can go on you know, another piece of paper. And yeah, and I thought this was quite fitting, just very, very, very light grey. Picked out the angel wings, as you can see, and I tried to make that almost like if you can see the wings there at the back, I tried to make that so that it looked like an angel dress, I suppose. I suppose that was what was my thinking. What when I was making it, that's how it come to me as I layered the laces up. It looked a little bit like an angel standing there, and then this beautiful lace made it look like the wings, and lent it to that. So yeah, there you go. So that's a little white journal for my crystal. There we go. So that's let me pop them back. Let me put the lid here again for you to see. It's stunning, isn't it? Mick and I have not stopped looking at it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Right, so there we go. Pop you back there. Each one of these has the lift up that I've just shown you on the sides. Each one of them, and Did I show you the little orange one? I'm not sure if I showed you. Did I show you the orange one? There you go. Same all the way. Each one's got something. And then as I work with the crystal, I'm going to add it to the journal. And on we go. Yeah, I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased how it's turned out. It's been a long time coming. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've enjoyed sharing this with me. If I could just hold the lid and just give it one more spin. Chakra, healing, journal, carousel. There we are. There you go. And if I can just end with this, if I can just move the carousel to one side, and if I could end with some wonderful papers. This lady that I've been getting the papers from, she's on eBay, got a little site on eBay, and it's called Dreams and Memories. I just put in dyed papers and die cuts, angel wing die cuts, and her name popped up. And I've received some of her. Papers. I was very, very lucky to win them, and they arrived. I'll just go like that. They arrived like this, which I thought was wonderful. How that, you know, everybody that does these little eBay shops, you know, you're purchasing everything. What a nice touch to put in 2 gifts. So this was a gift. These lovely die cuts here was a gift. A lot. Look, aren't they fun? They're such fun. And quickly, if I could just open these. How wonderful of her. Put in some napkins. Oh, look at that one. Poppies, beautiful. Oh, I'm going to have some fun here, I can see. Beautiful. Oh, I'm working on a postcard one at the moment. That's lovely. So, smashing. So that is Nina. Thank you ever so much, Nina, for those extra gifts, if you were watching. There were the beautiful angel wing die cuts. If I could just quickly take one of those out. I'm very, very conscious because this just keeps cutting off. It's giving me no time whatsoever. Let's get you one at the back. Look at these. They're on lovely cards, lovely thick cards, so you can do a lot of work with them. That's wonderful. Another little gift here. These, I didn't purchase these. This was a little thank you for my purchase. And I always think that speaks volumes when people pop in a couple of extra items. I just think that it's lovely to receive a thank you like that. So she's popped in these other papers she's been working on. Aren't they lovely? They are wonderful. You know, I love that. I thought that was so cool, this paper. Look, lovely. So these are what I purchased. First of all, I was looking for coloured paper because I'd cleared Mary out of all her tea dyed paper, so I was looking for some coloured paper to use in these journals. And look how they arrived. This is red cabbage. These are beetroot. These are onion skins. And this is a mixture of all in that one. And these are coffee. I thought that was wonderful. Wonderful packaging. Wonderful colours. She's working on some other colours at the moment, so I'm watching her site like I'm watching her site, making sure that I don't miss anything. So there you go. Lovely. Dreams and Memories. And a lovely lady. The correspondence I've had with Nina's been wonderful. Lovely soul. And pop over and have a look because she's filling her eBay site up all the time. Just pop in, you know, dyed papers, and you will see the lovely bits and pieces she has on offer. Mustn't forget her things. Anyway, lovely. Thank you for watching, crafters. Sorry I took so long coming back with me with my Chakra Carousel, but I think it was worth the wait for this adorable eye to top, for the topping of this carousel. I think it works so well. So I've got my Chakra crystals, I've got my third eye. Obviously I'll drape over a cloth when I finish working with it, and I'm thrilled to bits. This is going to help me move on with my spirit work. Thank you, crafters. Thanks for watching. Bye.